What's interesting about Ecclesiastes is that it doesn't offer any answers or provide any solutions. In fact, it drives us to the edge of despair and it leaves us there. Ecclesiastes does nothing to call us back from the ledge. It leads us to the ledge. It leads us to the edge of despair and it just leaves us there. You have to go outside of Ecclesiastes to other parts of the Bible to find the answers you're looking for. But therein lies the message. It's almost like the structure of Ecclesiastes is the message of Ecclesiastes. Because just like you have to look outside of Ecclesiastes to find the answer, you have to look outside of yourself and outside of this world for the things you need most. Nothing in you or in this world can deliver the goods you crave. Nothing. The gospel is the good news that I'm not on my own. That something, someone from above the sun has come down to rescue me from me. The gospel is the good news that it's not on me to find the love and the meaning and the purpose that I long for. It's good news for those who are tired of trying to rescue themselves. Find meaning on our own. Find purpose and a reason to live on our own. The gospel announces that ultimate meaning comes from above the sun. It comes from God's love for us, God's approval of us, God's friendship to us, and God's delight in us. That's where meaning comes from. Joy, peace, contentment, all of those things that we search high and low for. They come from God. God alone. It's God's grace and mercy and forgiveness that gives us hope and peace and a reason to live and a reason to laugh. There is a solution. And it comes from John chapter 1. You have to go outside, like I said, Ecclesiastes, to find the solution. You can find it in a lot of places outside Ecclesiastes. But John chapter 1 says, in the beginning, the Word already existed. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. He existed in the beginning with God. God created everything through him, and nothing was created except through him. The Word gave life to everything that was created, and his life brought light to everyone. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness can never extinguish it. It came from above. From above the sun comes light, comes meaning, comes purpose, comes peace in this chaotic and cold world, comes contentment. In fact, I said last week that when you recognize that the source of your pleasure is God himself, it sets you free to enjoy all the pleasures he created for our enjoyment. It is God who gives meaning to life. He tells us who we are. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You're not an accident. You were created specifically, uniquely. God hardwired you in the way that he did for his enjoyment. And there's meaning to life. There's not just meaning to your life, there's meaning to life. God has put a plan in play to make everything sad come untrue, that one day all of this sadness and all of this depression and hardness and days when you feel like you're running in quicksand, those days are going to come to an end. There is a certain hope that comes along with the future that's been guaranteed, a peace. That because God is in control, and because the one who is in control of all things loves me as his son, loves me as his daughter, and promises to only give me what I need and to provide for all of my needs, I'll be okay. I may have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death 70 times 7. I may have to walk through the wilderness for the rest of my days. But God is with me. The light has come. From above the sun, the light has come.